Here we have a giant continental landmass with extraordinary resources.
This may sound like something straight out of a JRE podcast, but what if I told you there's a growing body of evidence suggesting that ancient mythical continents, like the legendary Lemuria, actually existed?
It's newly discovered, and that's because it's been underneath the ocean and hiding.
From Zealandia, a continent that's 95% submerged, to long-lost civilizations tied to legends in Hindu mythology,
There's got to be a large landmass with enormous resources.
the mysteries of our Earth's past continue to challenge everything we thought we knew. In this video, we dive into the story of Lemuria, from its origins in the scientific community to its role in ancient esoteric beliefs, and explore how modern discoveries might finally be unlocking the secrets of these vanished lands. The discovery of Zealandia. In recent years, the discovery of Zealandia has shocked the scientific community, offering new evidence of a submerged landmass that was once above sea level. Zealandia, often referred to as the eighth continent, is a vast area that spans about 5 million square kilometers, roughly 2/3 the size of Australia. Located in the South Pacific, it lies mostly beneath the ocean, with only a small portion visible above the water, including New Zealand and New Caledonia. The breakthrough came when scientists studied over 8,000 geological samples and fossilized remains, revealing that Zealandia was once part of a larger, more extensive landmass. This discovery has profound implications, not only for our understanding of Earth's geological past, but also for our perspective on how continents have shifted and evolved over millions of years. What makes Zealandia so fascinating is its preservation of fossil evidence that suggests it was teeming with life long before sinking beneath the ocean. This discovery opens the door to the idea that many other landmasses may have similarly disappeared over time, lost to rising sea levels and natural forces. Zealandia's finding sparks new questions about ancient life forms, lost civilizations, and how much more of Earth's past remains hidden beneath the surface. Lemuria in scientific thought. The theory of Lemuria first emerged in the mid-19th century, thanks to the work of British zoologist Philip Sclater. In 1864, Sclater published an essay titled The Mammals of Madagascar, where he observed that lemur fossils were abundant in Madagascar and parts of India, yet absent in Africa and the Middle East. This odd distribution led him to propose that, at one point, Madagascar and India were connected by land, part of a larger continent which he named Lemuria. The theory was revolutionary, offering a possible explanation for the peculiar placement of certain animal species. Other scientists of the era built on Sclater's theory, further fueling interest in Lemuria. French naturalist Étienne Geoffroy Saint-Hilaire speculated in 1840 that Madagascar and India were once connected by land. In 1859, British naturalist Alfred Wallace supported the idea, suggesting that a submerged landmass could explain the fauna found on islands like Celebes. The most influential proponent of Lemuria, however, was German zoologist Ernst Haeckel. In his 1869 work, The History of Creation, Haeckel suggested that early humans might have descended from primates in Asia or Africa, and that Lemuria could have been the cradle of humanity. His ideas, including his hypothetical map of the continent, were widely accepted and deeply influenced the scientific community for years to come. Lemuria and esoteric thought. While the scientific community was captivated by the possibility of Lemuria as a lost continent, the theory also found its place in the world of esoteric thought. In the late 19th century, Helena Blavatsky, the famous mystic and co-founder of the Theosophical Society, brought Lemuria into the realm of the mystical. In her 1888 work, The Secret Doctrine, Blavatsky proposed that Lemuria was not just a landmass, but the cradle of an ancient humanoid race. These beings, she described, were highly advanced, with 4 arms, 4 eyes, and the ability to lay eggs curiously resembling depictions of ancient Hindu deities. Blavatsky's portrayal of Lemuria as a spiritual and physical birthplace of humanity resonated with many in the esoteric community, blending scientific theories with spiritual beliefs. She suggested that Lemuria was the home of one of the 7 races of humanity, which later evolved into different groups as the continent sank beneath the ocean. This mystical interpretation of Lemuria sparked debates among both spiritualists and scientists. Some saw Blavatsky's writings as symbolic, while others believed that such ancient races, though mythical, might hold a grain of truth. Blavatsky's vision of Lemuria continues to influence modern spiritual beliefs, making it a key element of both scientific inquiry and esoteric tradition. Now first, like always, be sure to hit the like button down below. It helps us out tremendously with the reach of this video. Thank you. The Ramayana and the Bridge of Nala. One of the most fascinating connections between ancient myths and potential historical events comes from the epic Ramayana, a key text in Hindu mythology. The Ramayana tells the story of Lord Rama, who with the help of his monkey army, built a massive bridge to rescue his wife Sita from the demon king Ravana. The bridge, known as Nala Setu, or the Bridge of Nala, is described in intricate detail in the Ramayana, including its construction process and the materials used. According to the text, the bridge stretched between mainland India and the island of Sri Lanka, which would have been an incredible feat of engineering. For centuries, this story was considered pure myth. However, modern satellite imagery in the late 20th century revealed a submerged structure in the ocean located between India and Sri Lanka that bears a striking resemblance to the bridge described in the Ramayana. In 2007, scientists discovered that this formation, now known as Adam's Bridge, is indeed a chain of natural limestone shoals, but there are signs suggesting human modification. Dr. Badrinarayanan and his team conducted studies, confirming that the materials found beneath the water were likely placed intentionally. The findings continue to fuel debates on whether the Ramayana's bridge is a real ancient structure tied to an extraordinarily lost civilization. The myth of Kumari Kandam. The legend of Kumari Kandam is a key element in Tamil mythology, believed to be an ancient sunken continent that once existed between India and Madagascar. According to Tamil tradition, Kumari Kandam was a thriving, advanced civilization, home to the Tamil people and their sophisticated culture. This landmass was said to have been flooded when sea levels rose at the end of the last ice age, forcing its inhabitants to migrate and mix with other civilizations, giving rise to new languages and cultures across the world. The idea of Kumari Kandam fits closely with the theory of Lemuria, suggesting that both were part of a larger landmass that connected India, Madagascar, and even parts of Africa. The Tamils believe that their ancestors came from this lost continent, which was a place of great cultural and spiritual significance. Interestingly, Tamil literature, particularly the Sangam poetry, often refers to the submerged land and its people. Scientific research has explored the possibility of a sunken landmass in the Indian Ocean, with some geological evidence supporting the idea that sea levels were much lower 15,000 years ago, before rising dramatically and submerging ancient civilizations. Kumari Kandam remains a powerful myth, symbolizing the deep connection between the Tamil people and their ancient past, tied to the mysteries of the Indian Ocean. Scientific evidence for lost continents. In recent years, scientific discoveries have added weight to the idea of lost continents like Lemuria and Kumari Kandam. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence came in 2013 when researchers discovered granite fragments off the coast of Mauritius, south of India. These fragments, along with zircon dating back 3 billion years, suggest the existence of a much older landmass that existed long before the island of Mauritius itself, which only formed about 2 million years ago. Geologists named this landmass Mauritia, and it closely aligns with the theories of a submerged continent in the Indian Ocean. The zircon findings indicate that this ancient land was part of a vast landmass, possibly linked to both Lemuria and Kumari Kandam. These findings are significant as they provide physical evidence supporting the idea that ancient landmasses existed and later sank beneath the ocean. The discovery adds another layer to the mystery of Earth's geological history, prompting further exploration into what other lost civilizations may have existed. The mystery of Earth's lost civilizations. The discovery of Zealandia, Lemuria, and other lost continents raises intriguing questions about Earth's ancient civilizations. Despite our modern technology and understanding, much of our planet's past remains shrouded in mystery. These submerged lands and their potential civilizations suggest that advanced cultures might have existed long before recorded history. As we uncover new evidence, we are forced to reconsider the traditional view of human history, where the rise of civilizations is typically linked to known ancient cultures like the Egyptians or the Mesopotamians. The evidence from sites like the submerged Nala Setu and Mauritius suggests that there may have been much older, sophisticated societies that were lost to natural disasters like rising sea levels or catastrophic floods. Each new discovery only adds to the mystery, prompting scientists, historians, and even spiritualists to explore what these ancient lands might reveal about the origins of humanity. Earth's history is full of puzzles that continue to captivate and challenge us. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of Earth's lost civilizations, we are reminded of just how little we truly know about our planet's ancient past. From the submerged continent of Zealandia to the mythical Lemuria, each discovery opens up new questions, challenging our understanding of history and the civilizations that may have once thrived. These lost lands and their mysteries continue to captivate both scientists and spiritualists alike. Thank you for joining us on this exploration. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. We appreciate your support, and as always, stay curious.